Hello everyone. Hi Ranganath.
Hello, sir. How are you, sir?
Fine, fine Ranganath. How are you? After a long
Yeah.
time.
Yes, I am good, sir.
Yeah, okay. You're working from Bangalore, right? You're
Yes, correct, sir.
but basically from Andhra Pradesh, huh?
Yes, correct.
Okay, okay. Hey Kumaraswamy.
Hi, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. We'll wait for a few more minutes, huh?
Sure, sir.
Hey Sai.
Hey Ravi, good evening.
Hey Manoj, good evening.
How are you?
Fine, fine Manoj, thank you. We'll start in a couple of minutes, okay? We'll wait for 2 more minutes.
All right, yeah.
Okay, friends, let us start this session. Just let me share my screen. Okay, hope I'm audible and hope you're able to see my screen properly, all of you. Am
Yes,
I
sir.
audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, friends, now let us see. Thank you. First of all, thank you for joining this session. And this is all about the Tableau fundamentals. So this is very important session to learn if you are really interested to learn Tableau. So we'll be exploring or we'll be discussing about the four important terms, that is dimensions, measures, discrete, continuous. So apart from that, the Tableau behavior and tag fields. What is tag fields means nothing but Tableau auto-generated fields. So all those things we'll be talking about that. And the agenda already I have given to you guys. So just 1 second. I think the rendering issue. Let me open. So this is all as usual. Like as per this sequence, only we'll be discussing about that. So first to talk about, okay, this is all you already aware of about me, so I don't need to repeat on this particular part. I'm just skipping it. So again, the introduction about the Tableau and the data visualization, few words, and just for the energizing ourselves, like what exactly data visualization, how it is really helping in the from the ages. Basically, if you see in 1813 to 1858, this John Snow is one of the doctor he is actually. So what he did is like he has plotted. You can see this. This is because of the cholera in London, so many people were dying. And he plotted that how the people were dying, where exactly they are dying, and all those things. He has plotted that information. And then he realized that in one particular area, only the people are getting affected with that the problem. So that is where exactly you can see this. This is a very famous plotting chart. And because of that, after stopping that particular pump or water pipe or wherever that problem is there, then the deaths were reduced drastically. So this is one of the classic example how the data visualization is really helpful for our day-to-day life, or even not only for the business type of thing. In every vertical, this data visualization is really, really helpful. And also, you are aware of this Florence Nightingale is she's a very famous lady with the lamp or something like that. She's a famous nurse actually. But she also long back in 18 years, 1850s, she used to, she showed that information. So what's her story is, for example, I mean, not example, it has happened already. So in one of the war, the soldiers were dying because of the wounds. The people were thinking that there is no other option for surviving them or saving them. But this lady has plotted some sort of information, and she realized that, or she proved that hygienic is the major reason for people or the soldiers' death. So then, accordingly, they believed her report. During those days, she has given. See, this is called a rose chart. Nowadays, people used to call, or Florence Nightingale chart. Also, there is another name. So likewise, no, it is not like only see how effectively the data visualization is happening in the world. Already happened. It is all ages ago, and now it has become a very powerful tool for any business or any type of life style. Okay, so you have learned, you have started learning a very important topic, that is what data visualization. In data visualization, Tableau is the number one technology, and that also you have selected to learn. So you are in the right path. Please try to continue to learn this Tableau. Now, the second one is now the Tableau in the real world. Now, what is going on in the world with respect to the Tableau? You can see this. This is one of the US Whole Foods is a very famous chain in US industry in food industry, and all these things. No, around you can see this. This is their official website. They are using our Tableau dashboards, and 18,000 Tableau users are being there in this particular, what is that, in this business. So likewise, Verizon or CVS, very famous things are there, like companies are using the Tableau. What I'm trying to say is, data visualization is very important topic, and Tableau is a very, I mean, a leading technology, and a world is emerging towards this particular thing, and you started learning that important technology. So thanks for selecting this. Please don't give up. Please try to learn this. It is super easy. I will help you how this is super easy. If you know these four terms, no, it is super easy. That is what we are going to discuss now. You can see this. This is a real time information. You can Google it, and one of the manager or leader has given a very good comment about the Tableau. So, friends, thanks for again and again. I'm telling you have taken a very good decision to learn Tableau. Please continue. Don't give up on that. Now, now let us come back to our story. So, with respect to the Tableau part, so what exactly going on? So, Tableau, what is the basic architecture? This is a very high level architecture. So you can see this, there are three blocks. This is one line is there. Before these are all the data source layer. Means whatever be the data source, if your data is in from MySQL, Oracle, or SAP, or Teradata, whatever it is, or not only those databases, or you can have an Excel sheet or Microsoft Access database or text file or TXT or CSV, whatever it is. So these are all the inputs. This is one of the layer, input layer. And this is actually the mechanic. I mean, this is where exactly technical layer. So with the help of Tableau desktop and Tableau server, we'll be creating the visuals, and then visuals means dashboards. Visuals will be creating it, and then that will be published to the users. This is the third layer. The third layer is the users. So basically, the architecture is like this. You will take the input from this particular all possible thing, and you will manipulate the data. Means like you will create the dashboard or the visuals, and those things you will be publishing to the various users. Like you can export that dashboard to the PDF file or PPT file, or even you can download the Excel sheet. All those things you can share, or you can directly save this dashboard in a public link. That URL you can share with the users. That's all. So it's a very high level architecture. So further, if you are interested, we will be digging into each and everything, and we will be knowing about it. So for this introduction session, this is enough for us. So now let us move to the next session. So what are all the Tableau products are available? So these are all the products available in the market. There are so many products, and people may be confusing about it. But I just gathered everything into one place. So this is what the Tableau Prep. Tableau Prep, nothing but this is Tableau data engineering tool. Like if you are already in software, you are well aware of ETL, extract, transform, load. This is a very famous activity. So for that, Tableau has its own technology. That name is called Tableau Prep. And Tableau Desktop, that is what we are learning now. Drag and drop whatever you have given the file, and then that will be your dragging and dropping, and you are creating the visuals and dashboards. That is called the Tableau Desktop, right? And then the Tableau Server and Tableau Cloud. This is another area, another layer, like for example, user control. So not every report is being given to everyone. So some CEO level, some reports can be given. For manager level, some reports can be given. So if you want to control any user level, then the Tableau server, Tableau cloud is the better option. And then apart from this, there are some licenses like Tableau Viewer is one of the licenses, and Tableau Creator, Tableau Publisher. So these are all the areas where you have it. And then Tableau Bridge is another tool, which is I mean, like it will come along with your product, and it will work as a bridge between your internal server, means like your company server, to the Tableau server. So like this, we'll be more discussing. It's a separate topic. And Tableau Exchange. Tableau Exchange is nothing like Play Store, right? We have a Google Play Store where the apps will be available. You can download it. The same way, Tableau Exchange is also all tools related to Tableau will be available. Some are free, some are you can what is that, payment required. So based on the requirement, we can buy and use those modules or plugins, you can say like this. So these are all the products, and these are all around. It will be around $1,000. Recently, it has increased. I mean, 80 to 90,000 rupees, and I mean, like $1,000 will be per one creator license will come. So one creator license is enough to create all type of server based and all those things. But don't worry, those things you can learn later part. But right now we are working on the Tableau desktop area. And the users, like for example, if you in your organization, if you have 10 users, you have to buy 10 Tableau viewer licenses, and every user will be around $200. So five people means it will be five into 200, another $1,000. So it's a that is all if you really want the users environment on that area. Okay, so this is about the paid one. Apart from this, there are some free softwares that is called Tableau Desktop Public, Tableau Public, otherwise called. So this is a free software and you can download it at any time. And Tableau Reader, like PDF Reader, Tableau Reader is also another a tool where you can read all Tableau reports. And Tableau Mobile is nowadays emerging it. So it's a size wise, you can view, you might have experienced some dashboards with your banking system. So if you have the bank apps, whatever you have the salary credited bank, or if you install that app, so that type of dashboards also we can create it with help of Tableau Mobile. So all these things are free. And one important note is if you use the Tableau Public, this is what there is a limitation that is only 10 million records you can work on it. Beyond 10 million, so you have to purchase the license. And basically, it is good for practicing and no security, nothing. If you save it any financial data on the public, then it will be visible to everyone in the world. So be careful about that. So these are all the Tableau related products in the market. Apart from these things, there is another one called Tableau Next. Recently, you might have heard about it. Tableau Next is the very, very agentic, what is that, agentic BI tool like that they were telling, and it is really good. So what is that? It is like NLP, natural language processing, it will do. Like what is that meaning? Like if you say create a dashboard or create a visual for me, which is the highest sales in region wise, that's all. You no need to drag and drop. It will read your English natural language, and it will understand, and it will drag and drop automatically, and then it will show you the dashboard, or it will show you the what is that visual to you. So that is called Tableau Next. Still it is under what is that testing phase, or they are not but selling it out. So maybe next quarter we are expecting that. So that is there in the pipeline. So that's all about the Tableau related products. Since you are interested, since you shown interest to learn Tableau, so I'm giving you the additional details related to that, so that from now onwards you can understand and learn these Tableau terminologies. Now, now we are coming into very, very important fundamentals as we discussed last time, or if you are already, I think all you guys are there in a previous session where 100 clicks we have done, right? There is some business data. We have taken one data set and we have imported that data set, and then we have created a powerful dashboard like this. If you remember, this is what one powerful dashboard, and all these things we have created within just 200 clicks. Within 10 minutes, we are able to create that, if you remember. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the fundamentals. So that day, you know how we have created, we have connected, I have dragged and dropped, and with 100, less than 100 clicks, I'm able to show you create this particular thing. So that magic is over. But now I wanted to tell you a very basic concept of the Tableau, how Tableau works, how Tableau reads your data, whatever you have given input, that how Tableau is reading. So that I'm going to talk today. Very important thing. After this, like we will be talking about Tableau behavior, how Tableau is behaving with various elements. First of all, we need to understand how the Tableau is converting, what is the terminology and all. Okay, listen carefully. Now I'm going to give you very, very important information. This is what it's very simple. It's a layman concept. There is no technicality. There is no hard to understand. There is no, what I can say, twisted language on this. It's a very simple language. Just try to follow me. And if you have any questions, you can ask me on that. Now, let me go back and open my the our this one. What is the data set? Then we can talk about it. Clear. So I'm just opening that 1 million data rows, 1 million rows data. And you can just give me a second. And because it is an Excel, it is taking time. 9%, 18%, as usual, our problematic area, Excel, taking time. We have to wait. So, but we need to understand the concept. So that's why I'm opening it in Excel. So, friends, listen carefully. This is very, very important, very simple. If you understand this, Tableau is super easy for you. I'm telling you. Okay. So, I have opened this text file, whatever we have it. If you remember, there are 21 columns here. Are you seeing this? There are 21 columns, column A to column U. 21 columns are there. And the number of rows is 10 million, 10 million rows are there. Excuse me. Okay. Now, just give me a second. Okay, friends, I'm sorry for the trouble. Yeah, now let us see. So, just understand this. I'm going to tell you one important aspect now. So, let us look at this data. Let us look at this data in a different aspect. Okay. So, first aspect number is very simple, very easy. First aspect number one. What is that aspect number one? I am looking at every column. Take any column of the data set. Take any column of the data set and check whether it is measurable meaningfully or not. What does it mean? So again, I'm repeating. What is that aspect number one? Take any column data and check whether that column data is measurable meaningfully or not. So, what is that meaning here? Like, for example, you take column A or column B, take any column apart from this particular area. And, like, for example, I'm taking the column R, sales is the information, right? So, if I measure the average of the sales, if I take the total sales, if I take the average of the sales, if I take the median of the sales, so I'm measuring that particular column data. So there is a meaning for it. For example, if I take the average of the column J, like state information is there or country information is there. If I take average of this particular thing or sum of this particular column, it is not possible, right? First of all, if you take an average or answer will not be there. Even if you take any average or mean, medium, or whatever be the calculation, if you take it on any column, like column I, there is no meaning for it. Whereas if I take the average of column R, then there is a meaning for it. So check any column, take any column like column A, column B, column C, like this, take any column of the data set and check whether it is measurable meaningfully or not. If it is measurable meaningfully, then it is called measurable data. If it is not measure, if it is not measurable meaningfully, then it is called non-measurable data. That's all. So aspect number one is take any column data and check whether that column is measurable meaningfully or not. For example, take column A. Column A is row ID. 1, 2, 3 is there. So if you take the sum of these row IDs, or row ID is nothing but the serial number. So if I take the sum of this row ID, what is the use of it? There is no meaning for it, right? How it will be useful for our business, and no useful for that. And if I take average of row ID, what I can do with this average of the row ID? We can't do anything else. So that is no meaningful for that. Whereas if I take the average of the sales or average of the quantity, these columns are very meaningful if I measure it as per the requirement. So that is why. So as per this, I'm naming this particular thing is, so row ID is non-measurable data, and all other things also non-measurable data only. So we can't, even if you find there is no use, we can't find any measures of these particular columns. And whereas column R, if you take a sum, average, mean, medium, maximum, minimum, everything you can take it. So this is called measurable data, right? Measurable data, it is measurable data, and this is measurable data or measurable column, and these four are all measurable things, right? Quantity also useful for our business, discount also useful for our business, and profit also useful for our business. So that is why these four I am taking this as a measurable columns, like column R, S, T, U. So wherever you have any column, take any column data. I'm repeating it, very simple logic, and I'm repeating it. Please listen carefully. Take any column data and check whether it is measurable meaningfully or not. Meaningfully means I told you, as I explained to you. So accordingly, you can attribute each and every column whether it is a measurable or non-measurable. That's all. Aspect number one is over. Now, now let us look at the second second aspect. So that is what aspect number two I'm calling it as. Aspect number two is, listen carefully. Take any column data of your data set. Means what? All columns, any column. Take any column of the data. Take any column data and check whether it can be dividable or it can be subdivided into, whether it can be divided into subparts meaningfully or not. What does it mean? I'll give you one example. An universal example I'm going to give you. In the entire universe, a few things we cannot tell as a subparts. For example, I have two kids. That is a acceptable sentence. I have 2.3 kids. There is no meaning for it. It is not acceptable, right? You take anything. I have two laptops. It's okay. I have 2.3 laptops. No, it is not acceptable. So, in the entire universe, take any data, a few things you cannot divide into further, and you cannot divide into further and tell is not acceptable. Take any column data, check whether you can divide it into further parts or not, then it is called continuous data. So, what is that meaning? Again, I'm repeating. Take any column data and check whether you can divide it further into meaningfully or not. For example, sales information, you take it. Sales information, you are able to tell between 21 to $22. $21 to $22. In between, you are able to tell it. So you are able to break it down further. Whereas take any number, like for another information, for if you take any other thing, you cannot break postal code, you cannot break it down. So it is not continuous data. So where you can break it down into subparts meaningfully, that is called continuous data. Otherwise, it is called non-continuous data, friends. So second aspect is very easy, very simple. Few columns data, we cannot mention them in a meaningful way. I mean, we cannot divide them as a subparts, as explained to you. Now, another exception is there. Another important point is that let us take the date information. If you take the date information, whether it is, can we break it down into further subparts? Yes, because date may have the hours, hour may have the minutes, minutes may have the seconds. In a particular data, you are able to break down into meaningfully. So date information is possibly breaking down is possible with that. So that is called continuous data. Take any column data, and if you think that breaking down into subparts is meaningful, then that is called continuous data. Otherwise, it is non-continuous data. Aspect number two is over. It is as simple as that. Aspect number one is measurable or non-measurable. Take any column data and check whether we can measure it meaningfully or not. Simple as that. And aspect number two is take any column data and check whether you can break it down further meaningfully or not. As I told you as an example, date is one of the information where you can break it down. Or the sales and quantity and sales information you can tell between the two numbers. Like you can break it down 21.5, 21.6, it's a meaningful. Whereas at the same time, height of a person, like in one column, height of the person is there. Yes, height of the person you can tell between 5 feet to 6 feet, right? In between, you are able to tell that information. Whereas number of children's, number of siblings, this column is there. You cannot take that number of siblings, you cannot mention between 2 and 3. Either it will be 2 or it will be 3. So like this, the aspect number 2 is very simple. Take any column data of your data set and check whether you can break it down further meaningfully or not. If you are able to break it down meaningfully, then it is called a continuous data. Otherwise, non-continuous data. Like this. So aspect number two, I'm telling it. So likewise, I'm attributing all columns. So this is 1, 2, 3 only. It is whole numbers they are mentioning. So this I'm doing a non-continuous data. And order ID, non-continuous data. And order date information, just now we discussed about this, right? This is continuous data. And this is a ship date also continuous data. And rest all are up to this particular thing, all non-continuous data only. Now, the sales information, we can break it down further, $21 to $22. In between also, you can tell, you can express that information. So that is why it is a continuous data. And quantity, you cannot break it down. You can see this nowhere it is there half quantity we delivered or something like that, right? It is whole number only. So it is non-continuous data, right? And discount, yes, it is in between. You can 0 to 1, in between you are able to mention it. So this is a continuous data. And profit also continuous data. That's all. Aspect number two is over. Very simple. Aspect number one, measurable or non-measurable meaningfully. Aspect number two, whether can be divided meaningfully or not. Take any column data, check whether it can be measurable meaningfully or not, is nothing but aspect number one. Take any column data, check whether it can be divided into subparts meaningfully or not. That's all. If it is meaningfully subdivided, possible, then that is called continuous data. If not, it is a non-continuous data. That's all. So measurable, non-measurable, continuous, non-continuous. Four terms you understand now. So very simple way. Now the third aspect is very simple. Aspect number three. Look, I'm looking at this data set in this aspect. Take any column data of your data set and check whether the data inside the contents of every column, either it will be numbers or text or date. That's all. You take any column data, either it will be three of them. So take column A, it is 1, 2, 3. It's a number information, so it's a numbers. And this is order ID. It has a text information, India, year, that information is there. This is a text information. And then order date, date information, and the ship date, that is also date information. The rest all are up to this particular thing or text information only. And then again, all these the last four columns are numbers data. So what is this aspect number three? Take any column data and the content will be either a date information or text information or number information. Beyond this, nothing else. That's all. Aspect number three is over. So, aspect number one, aspect number two, aspect number three. Friends, I'm repeating it multiple times. Don't think otherwise. It is very important. If you understand this concept, Tableau is super easy. You may be amazing or you may be wondering how this is related to Tableau. I will tell you. In next 5 minutes, you will understand why we are learning this. So first of all, whatever be the data set it is, what either you take any database or you take any Excel sheet or you take text file or you take any what is that my Access database, what JSON file, whatever you take it. Take any column, check whether it is meaningfully measurable or not. Take any column, check whether it is meaningfully dividable or not. Take any column, check it has a number, text, or date information. Beyond that, nothing else. That's all. So, aspect number one, aspect number two, aspect number three. So, a very important concept we have learned now. Now, how this is related to Tableau? So there is an important clue. So that important information is you no need to understand about this. Like you need to know about this, but you no need to do anything related to this. Tableau will automatically identify your data set with respect to these three aspects. Aspect number one, aspect number two, aspect number three. It will understand as per these three aspects and it will tell you, it will be talking to you. Boss, you have given this text to me and I have understood like this, and this is what like this. It will tell you that. Based on its artificial intelligence, Tableau will automatically identify aspect number one, aspect number two, aspect number three, and it will tell you that information. Okay, that is what I'm going to show you now. Stay with me. This is what now let us go back to the presentation again. And now we are here. So back to our presentation now. So what is that information we are talking about it? This is what I used to call this as I named it as a data anatomy. It is not there anywhere else. On my own terms, I have assumed in this way. So take any column data here and aspect number one, aspect number two, aspect number three. Aspect number one is measurable or non-measurable. And aspect number two is continuous or non-continuous. And aspect number three is data types, that is the date information, text information, or number information. Friends, one important update for you guys. Note it down if you want, if you really wanted to learn Tableau very easily. Aspect number one, measurable or non-measurable in Tableau industry, in Tableau terminology. Measurable columns, measurable data is called measures, and non-measurable columns, non-measurable data is called dimensions. Very important update. This is the terminology. What is that? In aspect number one, measurable and non-measurable will be there. In Tableau industry, this measurable and non-measurable will be called measures and dimensions. And aspect number two, you have continuous and non-continuous. In Tableau industry, this is called continuous and discrete. Non-continuous is renamed as a discrete data in Tableau. That's all. Aspect number three is same as it is. Nothing to worry about it. All text information, date information, number information, because you all guys are in already data literacy. So that is very simple aspect number three. The only update on this particular slide is measures dimensions. Measures non-measurable, measurable non-measurable is renamed as measures and dimensions, and continuous and non-continuous is renamed as continuous and discrete. That's all. And data types are simple. Now, there are some examples related to this we have given here. You can see here, there is an information data anatomy wise. We just wanted to give you some insight, some examples of the data. So if you have this information, product name, region information, segment, and ship date, and subcategory, and discount, profit, quantity, these things are there. In this, we have divided into this particular thing. What is this? Measurable and non-measurable. What are all the measurable values here in one bucket, and non-measurables are another bucket. So like this, we have given the aspect number one. And the same way, if you take this particular information here also, non-measure here is a continuous and non-continuous. We have to add this particular thing. So here little bit error is there. This is not right heading, but it is what I mean is this is a continuous and non-continuous of thing. And the third one is aspect number three. What are all the date information, text information, number information? Of course, number information, again, there are two parts. One is with decimals or without decimals, but both are same only. All are in numbers only. So take any column data and you will find this type of information. You, whatever be the industry you are, whatever be the text file you are looking at it, you can look at these three aspects of a given data set. And then accordingly, you can decide that. Now, 1 second, somebody has given some message. Okay. Now, so as I told you, as I already informed you, Tableau has its own artificial intelligence capability, and because of its artificial intelligence capability, it will automatically identify what is measured, what is non-measurable, unmeasurable, and what is continuous, what is non-continuous, what is whether it is a text, date, or numbers. It will automatically identify with its artificial intelligence. That is the greatest thing of the Tableau. So then why we are learning this? Whether Tableau has converted it properly or not, we can validate it. Until unless we know what exactly it is converting, what is the concept behind the understanding of AI, Tableau AI, you cannot validate whether Tableau has given right information or not. That is why we have to learn that. So now the another part is along with this particular information, friends, there is some other part. So now we are entering into Tableau. So all these three aspects Tableau will identify, and how it is talking to you also I will be telling you. Before telling that, there is 2 minutes another information we need to be learning it. So this is what there are three more factors. It will be done by Tableau artificial intelligence. Tableau has its own AI features, AI capability. So apart from this aspect number one, aspect number two, aspect number three, Tableau will identify some other informations. What are all those information? Here it is. There is some information here, right? So first let us talk about this in the middle one. What is that it is talking about is, listen carefully. If your data set contains any geographical data, what is that? If your data set contains any geographical data, then Tableau will identify respective latitude and longitude information of that particular values. What does it mean? So if you have any geographical data like a country, state, city, street, that pin code, these informations are there, any column is there in your data set, then Tableau will identify the respective latitude, longitude of that particular geographic code, geographical data, and that will be attached to your data set. It is automatically done by the Tableau. It is the greatest feature. It is not there even with the Power BI. And that the coding and the whatever be the geographical data is there, Tableau will convert that into globe symbol. And it is like, for example, let's say, for example, we are in Hyderabad, Kondapur, right? This is where in city, Hyderabad is there. In location, Kondapur is there. Then Tableau will automatically understand what is the latitude and longitude, geographical dimensions, latitude and longitude, and those values will be added to your data set automatically. That is the greatest feature. Okay, so that is one artificial intelligence feature. Now, apart from that, there is another field like a Tableau automatically create how many rows are there in our data set. For example, in our example data set, we have around how many? 10 lakh 428 records are there, right? This information you can see this. you can see the total records. How many are this? This 10 lakh 828 825 records are there. That row count also it will automatically calculate and place it in one particular field. Automatically, Tableau will, with its artificial intelligence, it will calculate and place it one field called count. Why? For our better usage sake. And for our better analysis sake, for our better data analysis sake, Tableau using its artificial intelligence and it is placing it in a field called count. Total number of rows, how many are there? That will be stored in here. Now, another important thing which you need to understand is Tableau automatically create, friends, this is also, Tableau will do some other grouping for better data analysis. If you want, you can follow this or not, otherwise no need to use it. But what Tableau will do is, it will group all measurable data into one area. You remember? So let's go back to our data set. If you remember here, measurable data or non-measurable data, aspect number one, if you remember, these are all the measurable data, right? These four are all the measurable data in this data set. And all these four data columns will be grouped and placed in one area by Tableau automatically. Why? For our data analysis sake, for our best usage sake. If you want, you can use it, otherwise, no need to use it. But how it is storing? It is storing in two fields like headings of these measures. These are all the headings, right? Sales, quantity, discount, profit. These headings will be stored in one particular field that is called measure names. And the values, these are all the values, right? All these four columns values will be stored in one field that is called measure values. Got it? So measure names is nothing but the headings of this particular measures of that particular data set. And measure values means all values of these particular things like numbers, like whatever we have the measures in our data set, the aspect number one, that will be stored in this measure values. Measure names and measure values, friends. That's all. Are you seeing this? So what actually Tableau will do? Tableau will read your data set and it will decide the aspect number one, aspect number two, aspect number three, and it will also include the latitude and longitude if your data set contains any geographical data, and it will count the total number of rows and it will be stored in one field that is called count field, and it will also group all measure values, aspect number one, measure values, right? Measures and non-measures, measurable data into one area, that is in two fields they will be storing it. Headings will be stored in measure names and values will be stored in measure values. That's all. Measure names, measure values, latitude, longitude, count. These five fields automatically Tableau will be creating for every data set. If you have any geographical data, then it will be creating latitude and longitude as well. That's all, friends. You have learned a very important fundamental of the Tableau. If you understand this concept, Tableau is dead easy, super easy. Beyond this, Tableau is nothing. So what exactly? I'm again one more time I'm repeating. Tableau will understand your aspect number one, aspect number two, aspect number three. Apart from this aspect number one, two, three, it will automatically create five other fields. What is those five other fields? What are all those five fields? Latitude, longitude, measure names, measure values, and count. That's all, friends. Now I'm going to show you practically how Tableau is converting our data and how it is talking to us. It is telling you, boss, this is aspect number one. Boss, this is aspect number two. Boss, this is aspect number three. Boss, this is our all auto-generated fields. Like this, it is telling you, it is talking to you. How it is talking to you? I will show you to now. Okay, friends, hope you are with me. You are following me on this particular thing. Now, let's go back and see the next slide. And before going to that, yeah. Now let us practically look into this, what exactly we are going to do this. So I'm going to open my Tableau file. So Control N, new file has been, it is getting open. Just give me a minute. It's already came. Okay. So the moment I open this Tableau, here you have a connected to data, right? So connected to data, you have to click on it. See, friends, the moment you connect to the data, you will get this type of things. You see, whatever be the possible databases, like you can see here, MySQL is there, Oracle is there, Post SQL is there, everything, Azure SQL database is there, Amazon Redshift is there. So many connections are there. You name it, whatever be the popular things, like you can able to connect to it. Or right now you have a text file, Microsoft Excel. So CSV file we are connecting it. So CSV file means text file. Click on the text file. Then I will be getting this CSV file path. So you can locate the path and you just select it. Then the moment you connect to this, you see this. This is the opening page, friends. Like you are aware of this already. If you are okay, if you are already aware of, that's fine. But let me walk you through for a few minutes. So what it is doing, so it is connecting to that data set and it is doing a wonderful job here. Now, that's all. It has connected. Entire data set is connected. This is called the data source page. You can see here data source is here. Data source page it is. So before talking about this, like let us go back and see what exactly it has given. Okay, anyway, here you see the left side it is called, it is a connectivity area, which file you have connected, that information is there. And this is canvas. Canvas means the file, whatever, if you want more than one files to concatenate, all these things you can do it here. This is canvas area. And this is called data pane. This is, you can see this, the data values, whatever be the Excel sheet you have, right? The same information is called, this is the data set area, data grid. And this is called the metadata grid. This is metadata. What is that metadata? You can see this, each and every row wise. One second, like if I drag it a little bit up, you will be able to see here each and every row wise what is the type of the field name, what type of thing is there, so that information will be there. It is called data source page. We can talk about this later, nothing to worry, but I wanted to show you very important thing. Listen carefully, observe carefully. There is a sheet one. Are you seeing this? This is what the moment you get the sheet one, you will get the Tableau work environment. Now see friends, like here is the great thing with the Tableau. Tableau is talking to you that aspect number one, aspect number two, aspect number three, and five fields that I have created. Everything it is talking to you. You see this. There is a gray line here. Are you seeing this gray line? One gray line is there. The fields, the columns, a gray line above are called non-measurable data. The fields below the gray line, this gray line below fields are called the measurable data. Measurable, non-measurable. Aspect number one. Tableau is talking to you. Boss, I have separated the measurable and non-measurables of your given data and I separated with the gray line. Are you seeing this here? The gray line. Here it is a gray line. With this gray line, above all are the non-measurable, gray line below are the measurable. In Tableau, non-measurable, what it is called? That is called dimension. So, gray line above all are non-measurable data, gray line below are the measurable data. Aspect number one is over. Now, aspect number two, Tableau is talking to you. Boss, like if it is in color code, it is telling. Take any field here. If it is in green color, then it is a continuous data. Are you seeing this? If you see this, it is in blue color. If here it is in green color. So Tableau is talking to you. Boss, all continuous data I have converted into green color. I have converted all non-continuous data into blue color. That is what it is telling. Are you seeing this? So, aspect number two, it is talking to you with respect to the color coding. Aspect number one, it is talking to you with respect to the gray line separator. Aspect number two, it is talking to you with respect to the color coding. If anything is in green color, that is blindly continuous data. Remember that. If anything is in blue color means what? It is blue color, it is green color, like this it is there. So that is called the green color means continuous data. Blue background means it is a non-continuous data. That's all. Aspect number two, it is telling. Now, aspect number three, see here, ABC. Yeah, there is an icon here. Every icon is there. Here, icon, yeah, globe icon is there. Hash icon is there. Hash is number icon. And date, calendar field is date information. ABC is the text information. And globe is the geographical information. That's all. It is talking to you. It is telling you the aspect number three. Boss, hash symbol I have given for numbers. ABC I have given for text information. Calendar symbol I have given for the date information. That's all. Aspect number three is over. Tableau is talking to you. Aspect number one, aspect number two, aspect number three. With respect to this convention, one gray line above all are non-measurable, gray line below all are measurable. And blue color is non-continuous data and green color is continuous data. And icons will be there, ABC, hash, and calendar, and globe symbols are there, which will be talking about the aspect number three. That's all. Aspect number one, aspect number two, aspect number three. It has observed whatever it has, with its artificial intelligence, it has converted and it is showing it to you. Apart from this, we also discussed about five fields, if you remember: latitude, longitude, measure names, measure values, count. Are you guys are seeing here measure names, latitude, longitude, and count information? There is a count. You see the count field and measure values. All are in italic. Tableau is talking to you. Tableau is telling to you that I have converted auto-generated fields in italic, measure names, measure values, latitude, longitude, and count value. All five fields were showing in italic. It is talking to you. There is a very good convention by Tableau. Apart from this, nothing else was. You see, whatever it is, the fields, 21 fields are there, and 21 fields it is separated as a aspect number one, measurable or non-measurable. Aspect number two, continuous or non-continuous. Aspect number three, number, date, and text information. And five other fields, auto-generated fields, tag fields, Tableau auto-generated fields. Auto-generated fields, tag fields, that's what I used to call them. Like what are all those tag fields? Measure names, measure values, latitude, longitude, and count. How it is displaying? In italic, it is showing it. That is the convention. That's all, friends. Tableau is over. Beyond this, nothing else. Whatever you gave it to them, to Tableau, it is converting automatically and talking to you. Now, very important update. Listen carefully. So, what if it is not converted properly? If it is making a, so though artificial intelligence is great, it cannot match with the human intelligence anytime. Sometimes it may be error, it may become, it may create a wrong assumptions because of the wrong training, it may take a wrong decision. So there is a provision in Tableau to convert all these aspect values. Aspect number one, measurable or non-measurable, right? Measurable, non-measurable, it has identified. No, 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 it is not measurable. I wanted to change it. Yes, you can do it. How? It is very simple. For example, you see here, observe carefully, listen carefully. You are learning a very important topic now. As of now, last 15 minutes is very useful for you guys. If you spend this time, like this half an hour, on your own, you can learn Tableau. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, see here, there is a quantity information. Quantity information is gray line below. Means what is that? It is a measurable data. And gray line above, all are non-measurable data. I wanted to say, for example, let's say quantity, I decided it is not a measurable data. I wanted to make it as a non-measurable data. How to do that? Very simple. Right click here. You see here, right click here, convert that into dimension. You remember non-measurable is nothing but dimensions in Tableau. Observe carefully what will happen. This quantity will move above the gray line. The moment I select this thing, it is moving from here to here. Are you seeing this? It is moving from here to here. No, 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 it is measure only. Okay, don't worry. Go back to here, convert into measure. Then it is coming back to here. So that is what aspect number one. If it is aspect number one, measurable or non-measurable based on the gray line, above all or non-measurable, below all measurable. If you want any changes, you can do it. Now, aspect number two, you said green color is a continuous data, blue color is a non-continuous data. Like for example, again, quantity or profit or anything, you take anything quantity, let's say it is in green color. No, 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 it is not continuous data. It is a non-continuous data. If I decide that right click on it here and change it to discrete, are you seeing this? Non-continuous means discrete. If you remember, we have discussed about it. You see this quantity has become blue color now. Are you seeing this? The quantity has become blue color now. No, 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 it is a continuous data. Okay, no problem. Go on, changes the continuous data. And now here, let's say for example, numbers are there, row ID is there. It is in blue color, means non-continuous there. If you want to change it to continuous, change it, convert into continuous, then it is in green color. Are you seeing this here? So wherever you go, whichever be the column it is, just you can convert that into any aspect wise. Aspect now, if it is not correct, if 99.99% it is accurately converts. If it is not, you can change it at the same way. Now, for example, let's say hash is not there. This hash number, I don't like, I don't want to be a number, I want it to be text. Yes, how to do that? Right click here, change it to string. The moment you change the string, row ID has become ABC. Are you seeing this? How greatly it has developed, man. So, what it is automatically converting aspect number one, aspect number two, aspect number three, and it is also generating five additional fields, and it is flexible to change it if it is anything wrong or if you want to change it. That's it. Super software, super helpful. If you understand this clue, this fundamental, then on your own, now you can understand what is measurable, non-measurable, what is measurable and dimension. Non-measurable is nothing but dimension. Remember always, non-measurable aspect number one, non-measurable dimensions in Tableau it is called. And continuous and non-continuous. Non-continuous is called discrete in Tableau. That's it. These two terms, if you understand clearly, most of the things, whatever be the video you review or watch, it is all talking about dimensions, measure, discrete, and continuous, and measure names, measure values, all these five additional fields, all these things about that only, friends. So now you understood what is dimension, what is measure, what is continuous, what is discrete, and what are all the tag fields, additional tag fields, means auto-generated fields. Five fields are there. That's all, friends. So very, very important lesson. So I'm sorry I'm taking additional 10 minutes. I will show you some more Tableau behavior for another 10 minutes. Then I will talk about, we will wrap up the call. Okay? Fine. Now, let us go back and see. This is all about this. Now you got what is that? Let me change back these numbers. This is also into the number. Previously, let us go back to the number and the row ID. I'm changing that into yeah, it is not continuous. The blue color only wherever it is. So likewise, now you see, friends, how to create this visuals in Tableau. This is called a view area. Are you seeing here? This is called the view area. Now here dimensions and measures are there. Gray line above dimensions, gray line below are the measures are there. Measures and non-measurable values are there. You need to drag and drop into this area. These columns and rows are there, no? So for example, region information is there. This region dimension I'm dragging into here or here. You place it anywhere, whatever, wherever you want. For example, I placed it in a region area. And now the profit value, this is a measure value. I'm dragging into this area. Just measure value into here. Are you seeing this? How greatly it is coming in? That's all. You are able to create a view. Now, I wanted to change this color. I don't like blue color. I wanted to change this color attribute, the color attribute. I wanted to change it. How to do that? Very simple in Tableau. There is a marks card. Are you seeing this? This is a marks card. This is called marks card. In this marks card, there are some buttons. Color button is there. Go to color button, change the whatever the color you want. This is the color button. Now I wanted to change the size of these bars. Like I don't like these bigger ones. I wanted to change the size of the bars. You can come back and you can change the size of the bars like this. Whatever you want, you can do it. So color you can change it, size you can change it, and the label. I wanted to display the profit information in my view. Just drag the profit information into the label. The moment I drag it here, see the values are displaying here. Are you seeing this? How greatly it is given it. Now, if I hover it, I'm getting region, central, some value. If I hover it, east and value, this is called tooltip. If I wanted to change, if I can control the tooltip values as well. Here there is a tooltip button. If you click on it, then you will get one window. Here I wanted to say TTH, Tableau Treasure Hunt, TTH Tableau Fundamentals, right? Something like that. If I add it, you see how beautifully it is coming. Are you seeing this? Whatever I hover it, I'm able to get whatever I have added there. And you can change the color as well. For example, region information, you wanted to put it in blue color, or if you wanted to put it in a pink color, whatever you want, you can see this. You see here, west information is coming in pink. So like this, the marks card is useful. So likewise, friends, like lot of software people used to write a lot of code for this. But Tableau has made it very simple. Drag and drop. No need to be worry about the what is that beautifying this visual or attributes to the visual part. Okay. Now, apart from this, this is marks card. Your details you will be learning later when you are fully learning, or you can watch some videos and learn on it. Now the filters. Are you seeing this filter? Filter is there. I wanted to see only east region and north region information. So region, drag this region into filter here, and it will pop up like this. I wanted to see only east and north regions in my view. Just click it and apply. You see this, only two things are appearing. You can control the visibility. You can modify beautify the visibility. You can control the visibility. All these things are very, very easy in Tableau. That's why Tableau has become super powerful to famous. Now, I wanted to sort it out. Like for example, here there are so many. I mean, not in order. There are two buttons here. Are you seeing this? Ascending, descending. These two things are there. If I click it, it is ordering it in ascending order. If I click it, it is descending order. Now, transposing these values, region to sum of profit is in rows and the region is in columns. I just wanted to transpose. Like if you invert this, this is how it is coming. Very easy, how easy it is. So friends, that is what the Tableau, not only the AI capability, it is very user friendly for everyone. Now, another information, if you wanted to know, if you wanted to understand, there is another facility by Tableau that is called Show Me. Are you seeing this here? At the end, there will be Show Me. What is the Show Me? Show me what are all possible graphs with my selected fields. You have selected these two fields, sum of profit, region information you have selected, and these two fields, what and all are possible here. You can see, like if I wanted to change it, I can change it. See, pie chart has come into the picture. No, I wanted to go, the bubble chart will come into the picture. Bar chart, you can come into the picture. What are all possible things with my selected fields? That is what show me means. So likewise, friends, Tableau has given wonderful features built in already, and it is matter of knowing them. That's all. And if you know how it functions, how it works, and all those things, no, we have a detailed sessions and very, very lengthy 30 hours, 16 hours is one plan, 30 hours is another plan. If you wanted to, if you really wanted to learn this skill on your profile, please do not hesitate to learn this on your own. You can learn, nothing to worry. And if you want any mentor and all those things, I can help you. I'm conducting some classes. You can join and you can become an expert in Tableau on this particular area. Okay. Now, apart from this, yeah, almost how Tableau is behaving. So, for example, you see this, there is one more thing I wanted to show you, one important thing I wanted to show you that. Suppose what will Tableau do if I move two dimensions to my view? Two dimensions means gray line above, right? Region information, I'm moving it here. And then afterwards, the segment information also, I'm moving it here. Are you seeing this? Number of things are changing. You see here, first of all, region information, if I add it, you can see here 5 marks are there. 5 marks in one column, 5 rows in column, it is there. 5 marks. Suppose if I add the segment to here, the number of marks will increase. Are you seeing this? In every region, what are all the segment values? The level of details are increasing. The level of details will increase the more you are if you increase the number of dimensions. That is one observation. And number two, see friends, if I move the dimensions, two dimensions to my view, what will happen? Suppose profit is the two measures to my view. So profit is one of the measure, right? Profit is gray line below it is there. This is called measure. So when we move the measure, what it is doing, there is a behavior by the Tableau. What is that? You see here, first of all, there is an axis. One axis has been created, and also it has taken sum of profit it has taken. That is called aggregation. It is taking aggregation and it is creating one axis. When we move the measure, what Tableau will do? Tableau will create one axis and it will take an aggregation by default, or in general it will take sum as an aggregation average. If I wanted to change this aggregation, what I'm telling is, observe carefully, I'm just moving the profit information to my view. It is the moment I move the profit to here, sum you have not added, automatically it has taken. That is the Tableau behavior. And here access has been created. You have not asked them to create an access. It has automatically created. So when you move the measure, this is what happen. It will be creating measure. I mean, it will be creating the access. It will take the aggregation. In general, it is take aggregation sum. Aggregation is nothing but average, minimum, maximum. All these things are called aggregation values, right? Aggregation functions. That's all, friends. So this is the basic behavior. Now you can go and watch the videos. Now you will understand what they are telling about it. So I'm going to post this video also as well in my YouTube. I'll be sharing that link. Please watch this multiple times. If you understand this 1 hour session on your own, you can learn Tableau very effectively. That is what my suggestion on that part. Okay, friends. So let's go back to our presentation. Let's move on to, we have only another 5 minutes. So this we have already explained to you, and this information, yeah. So dimensions, discrete, continuous measures, are when marks card. This is all we have discussed about here. And then, yeah, there is another thing. Okay. Now, few more minutes I need. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to close it abruptly. Just give me a second. Okay. So let me show you 2 more minutes. So we have one more thumb rule, friends. Remember always, one more thumb rule, important thumb rule. You can create only one visual in one work area. This is called one work area. Sheet 1 is one work area. Sheet 2 is one work area. Sheet 3 is one work area. And if you want another sheet, like you can see the plus symbol is there. If you press this, one more work area will come, right? Now you can't say that to your manager that look at this like this. You wanted to put all visuals into one place. Yes, in Tableau it is possible. How? That is called dashboard. Are you seeing the second plus mark is there? If you press this, you will get one more work area. This is called the Tableau dashboard area. Tableau dashboard work area. You can see here dash sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, all sheets are available here. So you can drag it. Sheet 1 I have dragged it, sheet 2 I have dragged it here, sheet 3 I'm placing it here. You can place all these things in one area. That is called dashboard. Are you seeing this? One more dashboard. If I drag one more dashboard here, if I have it, I can drag it all information just like this. And this is another information, another dashboard I have created. This is dashboard one, this is dashboard two. Now, I wanted to put all dashboards in one area, then that is called story. Are you seeing this plus symbol here? If you go to this, you will get one plus area. I mean, one in a working environment. This is called story information. So here you can drag dashboard one is here, here you can add it. And blank page, if you add one more thing, then here dashboard two you can add it. So you can see here one dashboard, here is one other dashboard, and you can add also not only that, you can add also sheets also you can add it. So it is like storytelling. First slide is like this, second slide is like this, third slide is like this. Like this, you can talk about this. So basic primary visual area is sheet level, data sheet level. And combination of the sheets is nothing but dashboard. Combination of dashboards is nothing but story. This is what I was talking about it. So worksheet is the basic visual it will contain. Dashboard is nothing but the collection of the worksheet, and the story is nothing but the dashboards collection of dashboards and sheets as well. So that's all, friends. So that's about that information. And this is, yes, live and extract is an advanced topic. We can cover it in the later sessions. And this is what one, how we have created. This is also, I showed you how we are going to create it. And there are some values, names are there. So show me, we discuss color legend, the names, what is the terminology we are using it. These are all self-explanatory, no need to be on the discussing about that. And what will happen when we move the dimensions? What will happen when we move the measures to the view that we have already discussed about this? And then the measure names and measure values also, how to create it. We have that one. Look, let me show you that as well. So let us go back to one sheet. Are you seeing this measure names and measure values, friends? If you double click on measure names, see how great it is coming. All measures, what is the discount, profit, quantity, sales, and count of the total rows? Everything are coming into one. With one click, you are able to get all five values. All measure names and measure values. Measure names means these headings. Measure values means these values, total sum, how it is coming on it. So likewise, the measure names and measure values will be there. And the date field also, this is also, Tableau behaves date fields differently. That is also an advanced topic, friends. I mean, it will take additional time. Yeah, in our full length sessions, I can give you more details on that. If you want, please join my sessions. And now let us talk about our future training sessions. So next week also, I'm going to conduct same Saturday morning hours. There is a new concept called Tableau Prep. I'm going to give you a 1 hour session about the Tableau Prep, complete detailed information about that. So you will be more comfortable once after completing of the session. That is at morning 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. next Saturday. So if you are interested, if you want to continue to learn this Tableau further, please join that session as well. And next week, Saturday, same time, I'm conducting the same session, fundamentals. So please, if you have any friends or if you wanted to listen one more time, please join that session as well. Kindly refer your friends to this free session. And also Sunday evening, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., I'm conducting one more session. So this is what it is. This is 100 clicks session, very beginner's point of view. So please refer your friends according to that. And apart from this, friends, I have other free webinars in pipeline. That is Tableau with SQL, custom SQL, initial SQL, MySQL, SQL with Tableau. That is one more 1 hour session I'm planning, and subsequent weeks. And Tableau server, I'm planning one more this thing. And Tableau interview questions. That is the three sessions. Apart from these three more sessions are in pipeline. So in coming weeks, that will be announced. Please stay tuned to my channel to my postings, and please join accordingly for that. So the message is, this is what I wanted. What I believe is there is an abundant resources available in the industry, in the internet. The only thing is you need to understand the fundamentals and you need to have an interest. With having the fundamentals and interest, you can, and with help of ChatGPT, you can learn on your own. You can ask the ChatGPT that what is the dimension related questions, whatever you have the doubt, just type it and you will get some information. And accordingly, you can easily learn each and every Tableau topic. The only thing is how it works. First of all, you should know. That is what we did it today. You are clear about that now. Now you can learn on your own. But still, if you believe that you want some mentor to increase or to become an expert in Tableau, I have like training programs. The last session also I have shown this. Only weekends I'm conducting the sessions, and based on your interest, on our availability, if you are able to spare 8 hours per every Saturday and Sunday within a weekend, I'm telling you, within a one weekend, you can become an expert on this. But subject to you should be very much interested to, or you should be able to spend 8 hours per day. Saturday 8 hours and Sunday 8 hours. No, no, 4 hours only, then 2 weeks, and 2 hours only per Saturday and Sunday, then 4 weeks. This is how it is. And I'm charging this for 10,000 rupees. And the next one is deep insight. If you want to have the complete discussion after this session, you will become super expert in Tableau. That is 30-hour sessions, and the same as usual, same options are there. 2 weekends also you can take it. 8 hours, 8 hours. If you spend this within two weekends, I am ready to tell you. I am ready to make you to very energetic of that particular session. But it is up to you whether you are willing to take it or not. But of course, it should be available. Your time also should be available for you, or some other priorities will be this. But this is what my plan, my availability. If you want, you can join me, and then this is two exams you can write after this session. 100% confidently you will get a positive result on it. That is 20,000 I'm charging on it, and the previous one is 10,000, and the first level exam definitely will pass on it. I'll be giving some exam questions and interview questions and all these things with the during these times. You can also work on that particular things, friends. That's all, friends. Sorry for taking additional 20 minutes. I really apologize for that. I'll try to finish it within an hour going forward. Okay, stay tuned to me, and we will meet next week. Either this or at least Tableau Prep is the new concept is coming. Please try to join that as well. And please refer your friends, and please ask them to join my channel. And let us learn Tableau. Let us make our business intelligence as a great vertical. Thank you. Any
Thank you, sir.
questions? Yes, sir. Okay, boss. Thank you. Bye.